There was a tiny little creature. He had big, innocent eyes, wore simple clothes, and a festive hat upon his head. He pressed his face against the bakery window. Inside, colorful cakes were lined up, and his gaze was fixed on them with wonder. But when the stout baker came outside and saw his longing, he harshly lifted him up and threw him onto the pavement. The little creature sat on the ground. His dream felt broken. Some time later, he found himself at a birthday celebration. A bright, happy birthday banner swayed above, and cheerful lions and cats in fine clothes enjoyed their slices of cake. Yet, among all the joy, the little creature wept quietly. His heart still longed for a true happiness he could call his own. Sad and lost, he wandered into a park. There stood a tall stone statue, calm and serene. Suddenly, a spark lit up in the creature's eyes. He grabbed a bucket of white paint and a small mirror and slowly began to cover himself, until he looked just like a living statue. Soon he was sitting motionless on a stool in the busy street, his head bowed, eyes hidden under his hat. People walked past without noticing, until a kind little boy stopped, reached into his pocket, and dropped a shiny coin into the bowl at the creature's feet. One by one, more people gathered, clapping and smiling. By evening, the creature had gathered enough coins. With joy, he counted them carefully. Now he could buy a cake. He hurried back to the bakery. The same baker who had been so harsh before now smiled warmly and handed him a magnificent strawberry cake. The little creature, hat on his head and cake in his arms, walked down the street. Behind him trotted a group of playful puppies. He stopped, placed the cake on the ground, lit 2 tiny candles, and with a wide, happy grin, cut the cake. And then he shared every piece with his new friends. That moment, that cake and that smile, this was the true happiness he had been searching for.